Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, viewers. Welcome back to another stream. This is my first one in 2 years, and yeah, it's been a very long time and stuff. But anyways, welcome everybody, whoever's here. First time trying to set this up, and absolutely ate shit. So we're gonna give this a shot, see how this goes. Today we're gonna be flying up to the beautiful Opryland, Nashville, in the United States. Obviously. Oh, and I have my stream playing in the back. Oops. Just trying to see if it's working for y'all. Anyways, how's it doing? How's it going, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? Whatever time it is for y'all. And yeah, we're gonna be flying some Spirit Ops in the brand new Fenix A320 update. My sim's just a little bit laggy here, so bear with me. But as you can see, we got the Spirit Wings A320. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, this is the brand new Fenix update that has came out for the Microsoft Flight Sim here, and they made a lot of improvements with the physics, the flight model, and everything, and the avionics in the cockpit are different. The overall flight dynamics are very much different and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, that's going to be about what we're doing today. We're going to be flying up from Miami. Now, currently, my streaming software is currently complaining a little bit, so might want to fix it up just a little bit. I'm going to maybe turn up the bit right here. But yeah, anyways, how y'all doing tonight? And welcome whoever's decided to join at this Tuesday evening. Or whatever time it may be for you, whatever date. Let's try this. Yeah, sorry y'all, I'm just trying to set up my my OBS, my stream software, to see if it will work here. Alright, this seems to be working a little bit better now. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and hop up in the cockpit, and I'm going to probably get busy here with the airplane, trying to get it started up. We are logged on the VATSIM network today, so we will have air traffic control services and all that stuff. So let's go and hop up in the cockpit. Just a little bit laggy. Currently also running with lossless scaling and all that stuff, so it might be just with lossless scaling, it might help with my performance, but with the stream also running, it's going to kind of be, what's the word? Pretty shit. So we're going to give this a shot. Alright, just 1 second, y'all. Alright, y'all, sorry about that. I'm back, but just had to deal with some stuff in the background. Just got a bunch of new school supplies and stuff going into my junior year, so of course it's going to be quite a bit of stuff here. Not liking the frames right now, but we're going to not really worry much about that, and we're going to go ahead and get this startup going. So I'm going to go ahead and bump up the sounds here on this. And never mind. Alright, sorry all about all the interruptions, so let me also just bring this back down. Just realized I need to bring this back. Oopsies. Okay, yeah, made my screen a little bit too small. I'm just gonna see how this is gonna work. Okay, that's about as good as you're gonna get it. Alright. Cool. Just need to fix this up here really quick. Okay. Turn up the sounds, turn up the volume. Get this in full screen. Okay, now I see why. Let me bring this back in and just make this all a little bit better. That's the wrong thing again. Woohoo. Alright, brilliant. Alright, now we're going to get this started going here. Just the slightest bit laggy. But anyways, let's do it for it. So, turn on the batteries. And then we're going to come over here, turn on our cruise supply, get our ground control, test the CVR. That's good. Turn our switches to nav. They also got some new sounds for this aircraft, so it should be pretty nice here. Turn on our nav light, get the seatbelt and no smoking signs on. Fuel pumps on as well. And we'll go ahead and get our APU fire test, if that'll work already. Won't work quite yet. Anyways, we'll do our constraint. Might have also forgotten to do this before the flight, but and of course, in the flight sim world, because this is the most needed thing ever, we have a chargeable iPad. Isn't that wonderful? So let's charge up our iPad. And of course, it's called an EFB, but we're not gonna worry about that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and come over here. Let's make sure, because I accidentally forgot to do this earlier. Let me restore the airline settings. Brilliant. Alright. We're not going to hop into the FMS just yet, but we are going to import our SimBrief details. Delta, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Congrats on your solo, by the way. I already know I said that on Discord, but thanks. Thanks for trying to help earlier with the OBS stuff. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, thank you, and hope you do well on your solo tomorrow. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing just fine. Yeah, and let's see. Anyways, let's do mass and balance. Let's load up the aircraft. I don't feel like really waiting too much, so I'm going to do a little bit of fast time. Welcome to the sim world. This is not real life. Yeah. The lag is probably because of the scenery that we're currently at. It's a pretty heavy scenery, and along with the fact that I'm streaming. It was running a little better before the stream started, but now it's a little bit out of hand. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and grab the ATIS here really quickly from Miami. Since we're at Miami right now, we're going to go ahead and tune the ATIS on 133.675. Great. So now the second I'm doing anything, I have to switch it to offline mode. Alright. MSFS just being MSFS can't handle the fact that my internet cannot handle jack crap. Alright. Let's see how fast this will actually get me back to online mode. This doesn't seem to be working too well. Can you load faster? Can you load faster? Please. For everyone else who's tuned in, welcome to the stream. And yeah, we're just waiting for this to switch over back to online mode because this is taking its sweet time. And there it is. Okay, perfect. And the MSFS glitch. Lovely. I'm contemplating turning off lossless scaling, but I don't know if that's really going to help too much considering what is already happening at this airport. Anyways, let me go ahead and tune the ATIS here really quickly, 133.67.
Denver 2999er. Departing runway 8 left, 8 right, 9er, 12. Notice to airman person in the vicinity of Miami International Airport. All aircraft repack all hold short directions and assign altitude. Advise on initial contact. You have information November. Miami International Airport departure information November 2153 Zulu. Wind 150 at Niner. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,500. Few clouds at 10,000. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 32. 2.24. Altimeter 2999er. Departing runway 8 left, 8 right, 9er, 12. Notice to airman person in the vicinity of Miami International Airport. All aircraft repack all hold short directions and assign altitude. Advise on initial contact. You have information November.
Alright, ATIS November, tuned to ground. I'm going to go ahead and go follow my flight plan here really quickly since I probably should have done that much earlier. But I was dealing with some stream issues, so lovely. Anyways, follow our flight plan here. You won't
Hey, ground, good evening. This is American 20. Near spot 13 at technique, right.
Good God. Turn down your microphone, buddy. Jesus H. I'm sorry about your ears, by the way.
Defense 20, nearly ground. Hello, no way. Hey, right, back to the whiskey mic.
Good Jesus H. That was loud as shit. I am sorry. So we've loaded up our flight plan into here. I probably shouldn't have done that yet since I haven't requested my clearance, but they're probably going to give me a PDC anyways, and it's probably going to be about the same, so I'm not really too worried about it. Normally, in real world procedure, I believe you get your IFR clearance first before you even start filing a flight plan. Actually, no, wait, what am I saying? You file your flight plan, and then you get your IFR, and then you can input it into your FMS, because they can, of course, change your route. That's an important thing in the world. Anyways, let me just go ahead and file up my flight plan here. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and see if they'll send me a PDC or not. Because I already filed my flight plan, so either they should or they shouldn't. You'll know if you will hear a little beep beep beep. But yeah, sorry about the issues, chat. Alright, let's do this here. Let's go and request our clearance. Good God, the FPS. I'm about to see, what is it like without losses scaling on? Yeah, so okay, not very great without with losses. Or without losses scaling. Excuse me.
So 2436 heavy, hello Miami ground. Go back to the ramp.
It's literally just the scenery. I'm pretty sure. Like, this is just the scenery that we're at right now. Alright, let's go ahead and get our IFR. And by the way, for you guys who don't know, this is the VATSIM network, and these are real air traffic controllers speaking here. These are real people who are acting as air traffic controllers on the VATSIM network. So if you want the ATC and you want to learn how to fly realistically on VATSIM, well then, yeah, feel free to go to vatsim.net and you can sign up and fly on the network. Anyways.
American 1900 is on the ground, but expect a PDC.
Expect a PDC.
American 1020, the Miami Tower, 18.3, see ya. 83 Miami Tower, American. Normally,
sorry about that.
So 225, right here, runway right back to the MI. Frontier flight numbers, go ahead. Frontier flight 4405, your flight level needs to be odd. You will take 350, 370. 370 will be fine. That's what it is. Stand by for the PDC.
Well, he says we should expect a PDC, so I'm guessing we're going to expect a PDC. Seems the frames might be getting a little better, considering I'm guessing because the traffic volume is getting decreased.
Behind the Delta 350.
Miami ground, good day, American Soldier 6, Pod 9er, information November, we are ready for taxi.
American 1206, right, taxi to Mike. There's going to be 2 aircraft there you're going to follow behind. It's going to be the first one is the Delta.
I'm going to grab the tower frequency on standby 118.3. My God, the frames are getting me so bad.
Perfect, taxi by Mike, and we'll follow the Delta airplane, American Soldier 6.
The Delta
You're going to follow
airplane.
the Delta 20, that's the first one, and the other one is going to be your company Airbus A319. It's from behind you. It's going to be joining Mike.
Purchase, we're going to follow the American A319, American Soldier 6.
Alright, let me call him up.
American 341, please, squad mode, 341, squad mode, Charlie.
Swap no Charlie.
Thank you, American 341. Runway 8 right, taxi via Whiskey. Oscar Mike.
Miami Ground, good afternoon. Spirit Wings 1015 is looking for IFR to Nashville with November.
Sure, Wing 1015, Miami Ground, hold it. Hold on, Miami Ground, hold on. I'll take your PDC, stand by.
Alrighty, we're waiting for our PDC, so in the meantime, since I don't really expect many changes, I'm just going to go ahead and start completing some stuff. We've already completed the aircraft loading process. Looks like the jetway already disconnected. Yep, there's our PDC. Like I said, the beep beep beep. It means everything. So, our squawk code today is going to be 7050.
49, very well, runway right, taxi.
These frames will get better, guys, I'm sure. You're going to have to wait a little bit. Unless you really don't care too much, but it'll get better soon once we get out of this very frame heavy airport. Really, 1015, constant X5, 380. Going up to 38,000 here today. And basically, let me just pull the temperature to be minus 50. So, you're definitely going to need to be wearing a hoodie today. Of course, you won't be outside the aircraft, so that doesn't matter. So, that was a joke. If you couldn't get it already. I don't have a very good sense of humor anyways, but we're going to go and put in this here. So, 51,300. We grab the wind data.
That's 225 heavy, yes, good luck now, power 18.3.
It's going to give us our winds, so these are ground winds, and then we have winds all the way up to 45. Cool. Grab our departure.
Yeah, what the aircraft checking in?
Gave me climb via SID, departure for C26.85.
American 667 information.
We're expecting Hurricane 4, so just by our position, we're going to expect runway 8 right, honestly.
No,
8 right.
On the ground, American 1125 for
Capasa.
American 1125, push start your discretion, call for taxi.
See,
right.
American 1125, call for taxi.
Push and start at discretion, call for taxi. So,
Ground, whatever, 320, ready for taxi.
now the new ATIS is information.
American
Oscar.
2688, power 18.3, good night. Hold on, it's 320, runway right, taxi via Mike. Runway 8 right, via Mike. What is 320? American 341, make the left on Mike, taxi to a right.
5,000 feet initially today. 5,000 feet set.
So the 449,
And to those who are coming into the chat, welcome. Sorry if the volume's a little loud.
737 on whiskey to whiskey Mike to a right.
And the arrival today could be for runway 2 center. So runway 2 center. We're planning for the Swift 2
American
arrival.
1206, American 1206, contact in Miami Tower 118.3, see ya.
And the Jag transition.
118.3, American 1206, see ya.
And I'm not sure what VIA we're going to be. I'm guessing not for your Sierra Yankee India. No VIA. Let's go ahead and review that. So, off 8 right, up to 5. Air Jagger. Tears and then the arrival approach. And that's it. Looks good to me. I'm going to skip the secondary flight plan, check the rad nav. We got our frequency in. And you check right here. Now I'm going to pull this from here, which will send it directly to the MCDU. It's a brilliant thing that Fenix is implementing. I love how he pronounces it. He says it as Miami. Miami Tower. We're flying on Miami.
Miami Tower 118.3, when number 1, see you.
0.5. And the alternate today, 2.9.
Delta 1249,
And
Miami Tower,
3.5
number
for the
1,
far. That's excellent. Excellent, excellent. So we're going to go ahead and program our progress page. Usually, from what I've seen, since they follow the diff strip procedure in the MCDU, which is, you know, just pages on the MCDU put into an acronym. And what they do is that for the progress page, they'll put the they will put their departure airport and the runway that they're departing from, so that they have like a bit of a reference in case they have to return to the airport for whatever reason. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put in Miami runway 8 right, and that'll give us a bearing. So the bearing is 298, and the distance is 1.2 miles, or that's in nautical miles, I'm pretty sure. So give or take, we're about a mile from the runway, mile or two from the runway. Of course, probably less than a mile actually, because a nautical mile is more than a mile. So yeah, and we're going to go ahead and program our takeoff speeds because that's pretty important to have. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and pull up our departure perf, runway 8 right, sync the load sheet. We got our weather, 140 at Niner. Altimeters, temperature, 2998 is now the current altimeter. So we'll just, actually 9997, I don't know why it's giving me that, so I'm going to do 9998. Let's verify through the ATIS. ATIS is information Oscar to 9998. So Oscar.
You need to push into November, or you can push into the normal movement.
Go ahead and calculate that. And that should give us our speed. So 146, 146, 147. Send to the McDo. We got it all in. Flex 70 today, so we'll remember Flex 70. Flight plan, perf. We're not going to clear our company messages because we're on a bit of a roll today. We're on schedule. And we've already got our load set from the McDo, so not really a problem today. We'll come up to here and start the APU.
You broke up, but I heard you say push into November.
Yeah, but Delta 48.
Let's see where we're currently located on the airport.
American 310, pushed in into November is approved, face west.
We're at the Foxtrot apron.
Alright, push approved, face west, American 3.
If someone tells me we're actually going to take runway 9er, so I actually kind of want to reprogram. Flaps open, start the APU.
Well, A320 with number 1, contact the Miami Tower, 118.3, November.
Okay, when number 1, Miami Tower, 83, buenas tardes, what I 320.
Ground Delta 1901 Heavy, we're ready for PDC.
You're ready for PDC. Well, we'll send it to you when you're ready, buddy.
1901 Heavy,
I'm kidding.
Miami ground.
Of course.
Roger, stand by for the PDCs, right out. Thank you. American 667 resting at taxi on the 8 right.
I think, I don't know. Should I plan runway 9 or should I plan runway 8 right?
American 667.
We're at the Foxtrot gates. I don't know. I don't know what the procedures here are at the NOTAMs are for Miami. I mean, I know that the departure runs for all that, but I think I might need to be. I think the Foxtrot gates can go to runway 9.
667. Oh, I see you're way back there. Okay. So you ready to taxi? Ready for taxi, American 667. American 667. Runway A right, taxi via Whiskey. Fall short of Mike. 6100 Edgewise via Whiskey, Ultra at Mike, American 67.
Can't seem to find it, so I'm just gonna have to deal with that there. So anyways, so let's see. We're at the Foxtrot gates. We're on the north side of the
American
so
112
I don't know
Heavy,
if that matters.
runway A right, taxi via
I don't know. For now, I'm gonna plan for 8 right, but I might request for 8 right, honestly, if I can, because I don't really want to. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I have to, I don't mind it. If he has to, if Nider's unable, then I'll always just take runway. Actually, if 8 right is enabled, excuse me, then I'll take runway 9er. But anyways, we'll go and disconnect the external power. Beacon light comes on. I'm not going to call for push because it's push at our discretion, especially if we're into the alleyway. So let's go ahead. In SimRoll, we don't have to call nobody to get rid of this, so we're just going to go ahead and get rid of the GPU, get rid of the chocks. Alright, that's it. Good. Got everything else set on the overhead. I think we're ready to go. We're just going to complete the before start checklist.
Frontier flight 4405.
So the before start checklist. Cockpit preparations are complete. Landing gear pins and covers are removed. Slangs are on and auto. The ADRs are aligned. We've got them in nav. So nav and nav. Fuel quantity on board today. So we'll come down here, check our fuel, and the balance. We have it balanced, and fuel on board is 17,800 pounds. And bearer ref is altimeter 29908. So that's down to the line. Before start checklist is complete. And we'll start complete the next part once we're about to push. So let's go and do. Let's see. Let's pre-plan our push back and let's push into the alley. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. And again, to whoever's entering the chat, welcome to the stream. Hope you all are doing well. And feel free to say hello. And feel free to like and share and subscribe if you feel like it. Of course, you don't have to, but I would be very grateful, very appreciative. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and push back here, and it's going to be facing this way. This is, I guess, about what we want to do here. So I'm going to go ahead and request
cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Let's see.
American 667, continue taxi via Mike to A right. Continue straight to Mike and 218 right, American 667.
That might be that guy. Alright, we're getting ready for push.
Okay, sir. The bypass vehicle installed. All doors and hatches closed.
Okay, before start below the line, windows and doors are closed and armed, beacon lights are on, thrust idle, and brakes are set. Checklist is complete.
American 149, thanks for Oscar. Runway A right, taxi via Mike.
We are cleared for
A
starting
right,
push.
via Mike, American 149.
Okay. Cleared for
American
push.
145, connecting
Parking brakes released, start the clock.
Parking brakes are released.
No, 118.3.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engine.
Alright, guys.
Underground
You will start in the sequence.
So go and get out of here. And I'm going to go and also turn up the sounds here really quickly, so bear with me while I do that. Sorry if the frames get a little bad for a second.
Yeah, Mike, fall company 737 American 1125.
Alright, cool. We're going to go ahead and start up the engines. So, we're going to go ignition start. And we're going to go ahead and start number 1. Let me turn up that volume a little bit. I'm not sure if the ATC audio is going to be a bit too loud, but we'll try this. I don't know why it says we're getting 60. That's a bunch of baloney. That did sound nice though.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brakes.
Parking brake set. Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft. Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect. Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight. Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Okay. Engine number 1 is available. Start number 2. So number 2 is in the start.
American 667, connect the Miami Tower 118.3, so. Contact Miami Tower 118.3, American 667. Bye.
Really liking this new update though. It's really nicely done. Too bad I didn't change the camera quick enough because we would have heard the barking dog sound, the PTU. But that's all good.
American 1900, hello.
I'm loving the new cockpit colors so that they did. They made the flight deck look really nice.
Frontier Flight 4405, with number 1 power 118.3.
Yes.
149, detected Frontier on the taxiway, Papa. Frontier, yeah, American 149, definitely.
Engine number 2 is available, so switch this back to mission off normal, and we'll do that. We'll do flaps 1, and we're expecting down 0.3. That's right. Also turn on the weather radar.
American 310,
Right. Set flight control checks.
runway
Full up.
taxi via
Full down.
and you'll be following.
It's gonna be laggy a little bit, but we'll do
There's
full
currently
left.
traffic, Airbus 319 on my, you have the traffic light, I go to your right.
And full left rudder. Full right rudder. For incorrect flight controls. Take off. Config is normal. Got everything set. APU's off, but it's available. Got it. After start checklist, anti-ice is off. Ecam status is checked. Pitch trim is 0.3 set. Down 0.3 set. And rudder trim is set. 3 and 0. Checklist is complete. Alright, we're going to taxi up to the first spot that we see here, and we'll call for taxi. Brakes released.
And American 838, number 6 short of Mike for stop tickets.
American 838, Roger. Let's see.
Oh, we got a British Airways 777 that just spawned in right there. Wonderful.
Just keep waiting till the Airbus 319 they're currently traffic. And then taxi November to the ramp.
Okay, we're completing the over to the rest of the minutes over here.
And ground, Spirit Wings, 10:15, information Oscar ready for taxi.
Airway 1015, thanks for Oscar, Miami ground, runway 8 right, taxi via Papa.
8 right via Papa, Spirit Wings, 10:15. Alright, cool, we got our taxi
Good
clearance.
evening, American 2648, park at gate Delta 51, requesting push.
Pretty sure I should take it out this way here.
Charlie, American
Spot 18
2648.
is up here. And right, we're taxiing runway via Papa. And I believe if we go out this way, it should be fine here. So let's see, right here is a right turn onto Papa. So right turn Papa right here.
Push to use pressure call.
Clear left side, right
There's
side.
an aircraft Delta that's probably taxing out. Just be caution.
I'll be aware of the Delta and we're clear to push and start.
Oh god, the frames are
American
eating
2048.
absolute shit.
And ground.
Delta
Taxiing Papa.
Taxiing
at a pretty good speed here. My speed currently is actually more than my FPS, which is insane. Takeoff checklist. Flight controls have been checked. Flight instructor check. Briefing is confirmed. Flap setting is config 1 plus F. FMA takeoff data is checked. Transponder. TRA set. ECAM memo is no blue.
American 1125 sequence, the Miami Tower 118.3, adios. American 310 sequence, Miami Tower 118.3, adios.
Good evening, Copa 227, with information for listing IFR to Panama City.
Texting Papa still.
You've lost each other. Cobalt 227. I have your plane.
Got an aircraft up there? We do, right there. He's a American. Got a whole line of Americans right there. Wow, that's cool. That is really cool. We got a whole line of Americans. Oh, keep it on the line.
2742.
Can't be too focused on making all of those airplanes. Might bring my mic a little closer too. Maybe not, actually. I don't think I can do that without unplugging it.
Delta 1901, we missed with the, can we make the right on Yankee? Absolutely, make the right on Yankee. They're just going to give us back the Yankee Mike to the ramp up. Mike Young to the right.
Turn on those
Yankee
lights
Mike to
there.
the right. Thank you very much, Delta 1901 heavy. American 2806, American 2803, just east wave off the Spirit Wings 320 on Papa. That'll be your sequence line.
Does Papa take us to the left there?
Spirit Wings 1015, when in sequence, connect to Miami Tower 118.3. See you.
Into sequence over to Tower 18.3 for Spirit Wings 1015. See ya.
And American 2803 sequence, connect to Miami Tower 118.3. See you there.
This should be Papa straight ahead. I should be getting in behind all those Americans right there.
Do not follow him, but just that'll be your sequence. Hopefully you're not gonna cut him. You're not gonna cut him in front of everybody else. Alright, we'll pull it.
Alright, we'll hold right here. Let's see how close we are to the whole court. Ah, that's loud. I'm so sorry for your ears, my friends. Okay, let's see. Over to Tower 18.3. We're in the sequence. We're going to also go ahead and do 26.85. I'm pretty sure that's the frequency for departure here today. Unless they went offline. Let's check it out. No, they're still online. 126.85 for departure frequency, and then we'll be over to whatever center frequency. Alright. If y'all are just tuning in, we're in the sequence for runway 8 right, and we are just about to take off. Let me also just fix up my simulator real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and turn down the volume a little bit, and maybe turn up my V-Pilot just a smidge. We're going to have high engine sounds regardless, so we're not going to go outside view because that's going to kill everybody's ears, as we know, but from past experience about 5 seconds ago. Alright, so we're on the Hurricane 4 departure. Just quick little brief before we get into the sequence.
American 19, American departure 126.85, have a good flight. American 1125, wind 16010, harness to all the runway 8 right, for takeoff. 8 right, for takeoff, American 1125. And harness to Java. Harness to Java, 35 harness to Balder. Harness to Balder, American 1125. We're with 1015, Monte Carlo, runway 8 right, left way.
8 right, line up awaits, Spirit Wings 1015. There you go, we're ready. Let's go ahead, line up. And so below line cabin is a device for takeoff. Engine mode selector is normal. TCAS set TRA, packs are on, and anti-ice is off. Checklist is complete. We're doing a pretty quick lineup here. So it looks like he's getting the Americans after me, so in sequence. I decided to monitor tower, I guess. You know, I intended to contact him, but you know.
Carlo, Delta 1901 is ready in sequence. Delta 1901 heavy monitor, good evening. You're currently number 4 for departure.
Oh yeah, there's that belt right there.
Roger, number 4, Delta 1901 heavy. Spirit Wings 1015 with 16010, harness to follow runway 8 right, then takeoff.
RNF Seesaw, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff, Spirit Wings 1015. Alright, clear takeoff 8 right.
American 310
There we go, y'all.
runway 8 right, left wait.
Slow up.
American 1125, contact departure, 126.85 minute flight. Departure, 265, American 1125.
Man, flight 70, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue. Whoa, get that center line. I don't know why I'm so frisky on the rudders today anyways, but thrust set.
American 253 miles per hour.
Might be encountering some winds.
6010.
Actually, we are. That is actually why. Whoa, what are the FPS? Holy Christ. 100 knots. I'm glad to be leaving this airport. Oh my god. Holy crap. The FPS. Good Lord help my computer. Hey, we're well past me.
American 2742 miles per humidity, currently number 4 departure. Roger, do you want to stick behind the Delta 33?
Good Lord Almighty. The FPS out of this
American
here.
310, wind
You're up.
16010, RNF to all over from 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Jesus H. Christ, what was
All
that?
over, clear for takeoff, 8 right, American 310.
I am so sorry, guys.
American 2803, room 8 right.
I cannot help that at all.
Runway 8 right,
That absolutely was
runway
horrible.
1015, contact departure, 126.8, have a good flight.
26.8 over to departure, Spirit Wings 1015. Oh my god, we are literally stalling out because of the frames. Holy Christ. Oh my god. Oh my good god. What is this? I am so sorry, y'all. But anyways, autopilot comes on because I do not feel like flying this thing in these FPS. Miami departure, hello, Spirit Wings 1015, 1800, climbing 5,000.
1015, land departure, radar contact, line maintain 16,000.
16,000, Spirit Wings 1015. My goodness me. Please don't overspeed. Watch that. Holy crap. I don't think loss of scaling was doing its job. I think it decided to unscale. Like, honestly, like, let's be honest. It unscaled mid-flight. I'll blame it on loss of scaling. Thank Jesus it's finally fixed. You know, honestly, I should have reset it before departure, honestly, because something was going to happen. Anyways, let's take off. Anyways, I'm sorry about that, but anyways, we have departed. That departure could have been better, but of course with this very laggy mine scenery, you kind of have to expect shit to hit the fan. Anyways, we're at a 3,000.
And last 1 second. We're Frontier Flight 4405, contact Miami Center 132.2.
I'm gonna have to rewatch this later. That was so just eventful. Anyways, so we're coming out of 5,000 here. On the departure. Yeah, literally looking back at the scenery starts giving me 12 FPS. Literally looking back at that airport gives me bad FPS. Like, that is insane.
32.2, American 1125.
No thank you. No, no thank you. No, no thank you. Oh god, the frames. Anyway, so we're airborne. Wind shear, the frequency is 132.2. We'll add that on standby. Is there any other center sector that's currently online? That was just that kind of sector, so it's going to be 132.2. Okay, after takeoff checklist. The landing gear is up, the flaps are retracted, packs on, and bearer F is set.
Fairwing 1015, contact Miami Center 132.2.
132.2, Spirit Wings 1015. See ya. Miami Center, good afternoon. Spirit Wings 1015, 8900, climbing 16,000.
American 1125, Miami Center, contact Call Street 70.
132.2, 132.2, Spirit Wings 1015, 8900, climbing 16,000. 132.2, Spirit Wings 1015, 8900, climbing 16,000.
American 1125 Honda 50370.
Miami Center, hello, Sterling's 1015 is 10,400, climbing 16,000.
1050, Miami Center, hello, Miami Center, level 380.
380, Sterling's 1015.
Miami Center, American 310, 11,000, climbing 160. 310, Miami Center, Miami Center, level 200. I maintain level 200, American 310.
Cool. Anyways, we'll keep the seatbelt sign off now. We're climbing through 10,000, make it 11,500 actually. Yeah, these are definitely better frames than what I was getting beforehand. This feels definitely nicer, but looking back towards that airport just gives me the worst frames ever. So, guess we're not flying out of Miami next time. Learn my lesson. Miami, don't get me wrong, nice airport, but it doesn't work well for me in MSFS with the BM rules.
2803, Miami Center, hello, Miami Center, level 100.
I'll make sure to turn down the volume here. Give that a second there. Go ahead and switch that down a little bit. Give it. Let's do about 40%. Let's do 45%. Once we get through about 18,000, we'll turn that back on.
1249, leaving right States North, Jacksonville Center offline, frequency change of 3. Miami Center, the Nashville, test boost 621, collecting population 13,000, collecting collection. 620 to 1, Miami Center.
Anyways, for all those who are currently joining, possibly are joining right now, welcome to the stream and I hope y'all are doing well. We're just currently climbing out of the Miami airport, which was an absolute shithole, giving me a whole lot of frame issues, and the simulator was running very poorly. Now we're up in the air, we're climbing through 16,000 feet, and yeah, we're on our way up to Opryland, USA, Nashville.
Circuit 1206, contact for approach 119.9.
Approach on 119.9, American, closer 6 feet.
Miami Center, no, that's 480 with chicken in. Over there. And that's 49, clear to the November Papa Alpha Airport. Radar vector states is filed for departure, maintain 5,000, expect level of 280, when German type departure. Departure this frequency is Fox 5662.
Here, 180. Yeah, radar vectors 2 base, file, initial 5,000, expect 2 and 0.
Alright, let's hit the altitude to standard. Standard is cross check. And let's go and tune on the music. Yeah.
Center left up at 1901, the heavy is 11,000, coming 16,000. 49, we're back correct, runway 8, taxi via Hotel Lima Alpha, Alpha 3, cross runway 14 at Lima.
Finally dealing with the FPS pretty well. Getting about 25 FPS here. Which, don't get me wrong, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is definitely better with lossless scaling around. Especially with the smooth movements, like the camera movements feel a little bit smoother actually than vanilla Microsoft Flight Simulator. What it would usually run for me back then.
Yes, sir.
Also, just realized I forgot to set my flight time. Wonderful.
That's for runway 14, taxi hotel, Lima.
140 Hill, North Carolina.
Center load Delta 1901, 13,000, connecting 16,000, glide. 1901, center climate table, 390. Delta 390, Delta 1901 heavy. We're going to 310, cover 2,000.
Direct Lucille, American 3.
We're 310, send the other fancy one arrival, landing at the UFO center 3000.
Alright, descend via the Fantasy 1 landing 3000, I got Alpha at T-Class.
It's gonna be the shittiest FPS I've had in a while.
CTA Miami Center, hello, over to contact, maintain flight level 3 at 0. Call 21 Lima to the US, check offline for communication room, please.
Exchange crew, Deputy 9, American 1221.
Miami Center, good afternoon, American 2742, 8,400 for 16,000. American 2742, Miami Center, hello, come to St. Paul, 330. Miami 330, American 2742.
Oh. Actually not running too bad actually right now. Running pretty good on the frames. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my stream again here and see if the chat's actually working. Okay, we've been live 1 hour and 11 minutes. That's actually crazy. Shoot, we've been live for a pretty long time.
For 375A, clear activity airport, concentration is maintain 3,000.
Pretty interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to get Nightbot into my stream, but we'll see what we can do here. Only, let's see, what FPS am I running with? I'm running the stream at 1080p actually, so that's not bad. Running in 1080p actually works pretty well. Besides the occasional hiccups I'm seeing right there, like where it kind of decides to do a little freeze, it's not actually that bad. This is beautiful though, flying to Florida. I think the engine's gonna be too loud, so I'm not really gonna do. Or you know what? Let's actually try it. Let's just do it. Let's do a little outside view. See how this is gonna work. Oof! Look at this beautiful aircraft. Oh crap! Oh, little lag spike there. It's struggling a little bit. Oh God! Okay. Maybe because I turned back to Miami that it killed itself. Nah, of course I'm joking. Obviously, we're way too far out for it to even render the scenery. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, we're just over Central Florida. Okay, steady 30. Not bad.
Supervisor American 149. 341 Lima States North Texas, ground line, 52 Street. American 341 on 96. American 341, your frequency devices for your taxis that are offline, having a good flight. Center, American 659, 12,000 for 16,000. 659, Center, come and say level 370. But level 370, American 659. 376, Garnett, runway 9 approach from Van.
Yeah, that's Garnett 9 from Van.
See.
Miami Center, no, man, 490, ready for 114, send me.
49 on the parking sliding 360, runway 14 takeoff.
On departure, 360, please take off on 14, gentlemen, 49.
It'll be a left turn heading 360.
That's 260, 749.
Surprisingly, not the worst performance I've ever had on a stream. I've definitely had worse performance.
Delta 1901 Heavy, can we get an early frequency change?
Dun, 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 dun.
American 667. We got local line I think our 3 people there. American 2121, go with your north. Yeah, 370. American 2121, Miami Center, radar contact, local. Delta 1901, can we get an early frequency change? Delta 1901. Yeah, sure thing, I'm through. We just changed 2 engine group. If you get a contact, you can call me. So I can traffic up there. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, we're going to see it.
American 12, southeast.
American 12, Miami Center, Clement Tank, level 370. American 319, 11.5. American 319, Miami Center, hello, Clement Tank, level 240.
But yeah, for whoever's here, which is nobody right now, but currently, if anybody does end up joining, then feel free to stay around. As of course we have a landing video, obviously, but obviously, of course, I don't know. I've never been the most talkative person, I'd say that, but that's why I'm trying to. But yeah, this is my first time doing this in a little while, so I'm having a good time, and I'm hoping y'all are as well. Or just on a nice little sim flight, you know, it's not bad. Also, I don't know why my sim's lagging so much.
November 35990.
Jesus H. Chill out.
What do they call final here? 35990. We are
This is a
30
pretty chill
miles
stream
from
and stuff.
Manor and approximately standby 1. 30 miles from Manor, approximately 30 to 35 south of the Dolphin VOR. 35 Manor, Mike 0, Miami Center, Roger, maintain VFR, proceed on course. Maintain VFR on course, 679 Mike 0.
Good evening, American 2648, climbing through 11,000 floor at 16,000.
American 2648, Miami Center, Clement Tank, level 330.
Contact level 330, American 2648.
American 310 at May, Earthland at 3000 at May, clear for the RNF and wait 9 approach.
Then 3000, clear for the RNF approach, American 3.
Let's see if Atlanta here.
Miami Center, from here, flight 4172, 10,000.
Currently over Central Florida here.
Miami Center, Clement Tank, level 370.
My God, the random frame lags is so stupid.
Miami Center, Jet 61, contact flight level 330, over Romeo Sierra, Whiskey beyond, frequency, with waypoint loose. Lima, uniform, double, Lima, Sierra, Echo.
Might get some faster internet eventually, but this is definitely good.
American 2003, send me the ride to arrival landing,
Let's try this.
Fenix
Let's try this view. Yeah, you know what? We've already done a bit one of those wing views, so let's try an engine view. That's nice. That's nice. That's pretty nice. How long have we been live? 1 hour 20? That's us.
Miami Center, good evening, call by 227, climbing to 16,000, passing 13,000.
I need to turn this shit down here. This is pretty loud.
I'm going to say 350, call by 227.
Copa 227. My god, that was loud. Jesus H. Christ.
Miami Center, here's the front with
1125, this is Jen Drew, that's good.
to your radio online for 2000, American 112, Spark 2000, your radio is online for
Frequency change per user on 1015. Thanks for the ATC. See ya. Alright, off to Unicom 122.8. Let's go and tune that in.
Alright, 267.
So, on the VATSIM, of course, when there's no ATC online, you go to Unicom because nobody's online. So, of course, you won't get ATC all the time. So I don't know if I don't think I got my Nightbot to work because he never showed up. So that's fun times. But anyways. Just been a pretty boring day today. Not really much going on. And then I just thought maybe I should live stream. And it's been like 2 years since I've even had a successful live stream. I tried it like once, maybe a little less than a year ago, maybe a few months ago. Didn't really work out that well. I think it was in November of last year. So like a few months ago. This is the first stream in a while. So I'd say it's going pretty well because this is like the longest and farthest that I've been in quite a bit of time on a live stream. Got back like a long time ago and stuff. Like back in November, I didn't know how to really set it back up since it had been like a year since like I'd flown. Next time I do a live stream, I might do an X-Plane stream. So, yeah, it's possible. But I might also focus on the Fenix update for maybe a little bit. Even though I'm pretty sure most of the other streamers around are probably going to stop. Of course, That's not really my problem, because this is my stream, so I don't really have to do what everyone else around me is doing. For those who are just joining in, I hope you're having a good evening, or afternoon, or day, whatever it might be. And yeah, we're just on our way up to Nashville, Spirit A320. And I'm just here basically, and I'm hoping y'all having a good day. So we're cruising level 380. The next frequency that we're going to be on today is, I believe, Atlanta Center. Memphis Center looks like they went offline, so I'm not sure if we'll have ATC in the Nashville, but we'll see what we'll have. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to post to Valanza real quick. By the way, if y'all want to check out my Valanza, it's, here, I'll throw it in the chat. Yeah, for those who want to check out my Valanza, you can go right ahead. It's, I believe that's the right username. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, there we go. Alrighty. Oh wow, they got a lot of aircraft currently flying off to Tampa right now, by the looks of it. Might have some storms in the vicinity too, just by looking off my right side and looking on the radar here. But yeah. Anyways, yep, we got a pretty long line of traffic on their way to Tampa right now, and on their way to St. Petersburg and stuff like that. I don't know if I can pull that over on my screen. I might need to create a new source for that, but yeah, if you look at the Valanza and you look like western South Carolina or something, East Georgia, stuff like that, you'll see a very long line of aircraft currently on their way to Tampa and St. Petersburg. I don't know if it's like some sort of event going on or something. I don't think it is. But currently let me check VAT USA real quick. VAT USA. I may be talking to myself, but that's alright. Currently nothing really going on the VATSA network. It's just a pretty nice day to be on. Earlier Miami was fully stacked up. We didn't quite get delivery or anything like that, but we did get ground tower and all that fun stuff. So at least we got ATC. That's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful the stream also worked, because the stream really didn't appear to be working at first, because I tried to get it set up with another stream, and that didn't really work. So yeah, this is kind of the, I'd say the second attempt that I did with the stream, and it worked out. It's working out pretty well right now, and we're just on our way up to Tampa. Seems pretty nice to me. Pretty good deal. Again, people who are checking it right now, I hope you all are having a great evening, afternoon, whatever it might be in your area. And I hope you all are having a good time on the stream. Just chilling out here at 38,000, and it's looking pretty good here up to Nashville. Flying the brand new Fenix update that just came out, I believe yesterday. I forget if it was yesterday, because I flew a flight with it. I feel like I flew like 2 flights with this aircraft yesterday. Once was in Colombia with the Avianca A320, and then second was Spirit Wings, which I'm also flying it again right now. And the Spirit Wings flight was from, I believe, I keep forgetting, it was Boston to Myrtle Beach. Got some ATC on that flight. That was pretty nice. And now we're on our way up to Nashville from Miami. This is a nice chill stream here, and we're on our way up to Nashville. For those of you who are on here, y'all having anything good for dinner tonight or anything? Because I'm not sure myself, and I'd like some, like to talk about food a little bit because I haven't had dinner just yet. You know, I could set a bit of a view back here and stuff. Nice little view. In fact, you know what? No. Let's do over the dash. That's nice. Over the glare shield. Really nice. Really nice view. Yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful view. I'm liking the shape there, and it's not really that cloudy in this current area. It still has quite a bit of clouds, but at least you can still see the ground. Now on the right side of us, and honestly, I have no idea how to use a weather radar on an Airbus. That's a little bit of something I need to figure out. I mean, I could figure it out right now, actually. We're currently on auto. Let's see, map. Let's try map. Let's see if that'll actually work. Oh yeah, okay, it's definitely working now. I can see it. Look at that. We got a weather radar. Ain't that cool? And that lagged quite a bit for a sec there, but it's working. Let's go ahead and keep it on map. In fact, let's do weather, turbulence, whatever it might be. And it works really well. I'm liking it. It doesn't have a tilt integration to it yet, so you can't really check certain altitudes, but it still works. Get about, yeah, so we're currently just cruising along here, 38, and yeah, it's just off the right side, just a pretty good amount of precipitation, but nothing really in our area currently. We're just flying over some nice little cirrus clouds by the looks of it, and as you can tell, we're flying Spirit, obviously. If you didn't check the title already, we're flying Spirit, and as you can see, it makes sense because the you can just tell by the yellow banana that we're currently flying. The banana bus. I could just generally put this on my like Snap story or something, but at the same time I'm probably not going to do that because I don't know, it's a pretty boring stream up here. I mean, maybe I can make it a little less boring, but yeah. I'm gonna see here. Let's see. Let me get a little listen to my stream. Actually, it doesn't sound that bad on my end. Always just trying to consistently make sure that my sound actually sounds alright. It's not like too quiet or too loud or anything like that. I mean, that's the job of the streamer, is to give the best experience possible for the viewers. And yeah, so we're just currently cruising along here. Never been the best with interaction, I'll say that, so I could definitely use people to talk to, of course. Seems like a pretty legit flight here, though. Got quite a... It's kind of interesting just right now seeing whenever I go over here. There's Citation X that just took off from... actually, no, sorry, that's a longitude, excuse me. There's literally a Citation launch too that departed out of Jacksonville. Then out of Charlotte, there's an American aircraft literally 4,000 feet above, a freaking 777. Just the size difference. It's got to be pretty insane seeing that. Not sure how high the climb is going to be for that. I mean, it's only. I mean, the Citation's only going off to Key West, and Key West, a very rare occurrence going on. We got tower online at Key West. That's something you don't really see every day. But, yeah, we're currently just cruising along here, 38,000. It's kind of funny that we're on the west side of Florida now, and those two aircraft are on the east side and, like, the same altitude as me. Wonder how far away that's going to be. Probably about 50, 100 miles-ish. Long distance across, that's for sure. Taking long-distance relationship to the next level. You know, not really trying to be like eavesdropping my own personal life and stuff, but kind of cool things that gotten on the topic of food and stuff. I'm talking about with my friend over here. I'm talking about and she's having some spaghetti for dinner, and every time somebody speaks about spaghetti, I just remember how good the spaghetti is that my mom makes, because she always makes some really good spaghetti and some meat sauce and stuff like that. We're not really much of meatball people, but we always do like the spaghetti meat sauce. I mean, we don't always have it, but whenever we do, with some good stuff, with the garlic bread and everything, really good, really, really good. I know that's kind of random, and I know I'm probably kind of, you know, talking too much about my own personal life, but you know, I mean, who doesn't like some good spaghetti and stuff, especially if they're like, you know, like bomb spaghetti, can't be beat. Cannot be beat. Let's see. Currently an hour and 38 minutes underway for this stream. I need to rewatch that absolutely terrifyingly bad takeoff. It would have been better if I weren't lagging out down the runway, but of course we're flying out of Miami, so it's kind of what you expect. It's never been that bad. It's probably because I was streaming at the same time. But, you know. The lagged out PFD2. Oh my god, that's so bad. On the takeoff. took off like 20 knots past my V speeds because of the fact that I was literally freaking lagging out so bad. Ah, it's funny. Looks like we're starting our turn here. It's going to be direct to Jameis. Nice. Oh crap. Oh, lag. It's gonna happen occasionally, I think, but that's alright to me. I don't really mind it. I'm gonna turn up these lights too because these will be pretty important. I'm actually not sure if we're gonna arrive before it becomes nighttime. It looks like it's possible. Let's see how long we have left on Volante. On Volante, we have about 56 minutes to go. This shouldn't be too bad. It's really hoping that the FPS don't eat shit on arrival, because that would not be very good. Currently cruising along here now. I don't know what I'm hearing in the background. Hearing some clicks or whatever. I think that's just the music though. I'm going to set up a view before, and I might actually hop in the shower before I actually get into the Atlanta airspace. So I'll be back in about, say, 10-15ish minutes for those who may or may not be here. Because I don't know, I can't really see how many viewers I currently have. But anyways, let me turn down the sim real quick, first of all. First of all, let me turn this down real quick. Excellent. And I'm just going to go ahead and let's do this view. This should work pretty well. And let's turn on the focus mode. Kind of lagging out a little bit, but we're alright. That's excellent. I'm liking it. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and set a little message here. Just, let's do a little yellow for Spirit. That's good. That's pretty okay. Let's do select a bit of a font here. Let's do. Sure, why not? We'll do that. I like it. Let's do. Okay, no, never mind. Let's select the color there. Let's do a bit of a yellow. Let's do a little lighter there on the yellow. That's not bad. Alright, cool. Yeah. Sorry, you have to see me set this up like a complete noob. I didn't have anything set like that. Yeah, anyways, that's good enough. Alright, I'll see y'all in a few minutes. And hello everybody, I am back. Let me just turn back down the music a little bit. Hello, hello. I haven't gotten any contact news from Atlanta Center. So let's see if I can just contact them myself, because they either forgot about me or they just, because there's sometimes where they don't care. And they just like let you fly along. Like a sad mess. I don't know why my FPS are also eating shit right now. This should not be happening. Great. Unscale, rescale. Let's try this. Okay, no, I guess the FPS are generally like this because we're in Atlanta. Area, at least. Let's see, the frequency for Atlanta Center is 132.907. That's pretty accurate. It's going to contact Atlanta Center, 3297.
Alright, stand by.
Let me just really quickly.
Airbus 56 Atlanta Center, radar contact. November 650 Echo Bravo, contact Atlanta, approach 133.47. Air Canada 147, you on frequency?
Air Canada 147 here.
Alright, Canada 147, radar contact 20 miles west of Snowbird. Descend via the Phillips 4 arrival, Charlotte altimeter 3002.
Descend via the Phillips 4 arrival at 3002. Air Canada 147 heavy.
American 1447, contact Charlotte, approach 120.5. And 4 Kilo Charlie, flight heading 360. 4 Kilo Charlie, flight heading 360. 4 Kilo Charlie, we're picking up the 80s. 4 Kilo Charlie, flight heading 360. 360, 4 Kilo Charlie. Delta 787, contact Atlanta, approach 133.47.
Contacting 133.47, 77.
Atlanta, consider 613.
Let's see if we can call him up in just a second.
Atlanta Center, American 1992, climb through 11,414.
Sounds like an alien.
American 1992, Atlanta Center, climb maintain level 370. And the aircraft calling, what was it called?
Poinset Air 613, vet 613.
Okay, where are you?
About maybe 10 miles north of Sugarloaf VOR. We're circling VFR 10-5. We need IFR to Nashville, please.
Roger, well that's going to be a second. American 1992, Atlanta, climb maintain level 370.
Climb and maintain by level 370 for American 1992.
And November 4 Kilo Charlie, descend to maintain 11,000.
11,000, 4 Kilo Charlie.
American 3, is that American 341? American 341, you said you're on the Gandalf, just send me the Gandalf to arrival, altimeter 3001.
Atlanta Center, good evening. Spirit Wings 1015, flight level 380.
Spirit Wings calling, where are you?
Just about 10 miles south of Frasher.
Roger. I don't see you. And Wolf is calling for descent.
Let me ident him.
You want to descend into Jacksonville, you're about 250 miles away.
Center American 5621, request over to Center County Roach.
Well, we don't see us, so I just decided I'd ident him.
621,
See if they get me.
contact Charlotte approach 120.5.
120.5 American 5621.
670 Oklahoma, we'll make sure we're still supposed to be on the frequency and all approach.
Oh my god.
Contact approach Echo Bravo, contact approach 133.47.
Over 3347, thank you very much, Zero Bravo.
The 4 Kilo Charlie, turn left, heading 180.
Left turn 180, 4 Kilo Charlie.
Land there, down 221 at 16000. Level 221, land center, climbing case level 240. Level 240, down 221. 4 Kilo Charlie, turn left, or contact Charlotte approach 120.5, checking with your heading.
Alright, 120.5, we'll give the heading. 4 Kilo Charlie, thanks.
Welcome, American 59, your frequency.
I'm gonna ident him again. I don't know if that's gonna really help much. I might have to call back with him.
Speak for me, American.
Either that or he doesn't care to give me the radio service because honestly, like, I didn't even contact him in the first place and now he can't see me. Either that, I mean, he's busy too, so he doesn't have time to check out things, so I understand. We're 90 from top of drop, I believe. Actually, no, make that 50 miles, excuse me. So time to set up my conditions here. Memphis is not aligned, so we're just going to have to grab the ATIS for Nashville. Okay, let's see. Oh, good grief. What is the frames do? Just random frame drops.
This is 2168 Atlanta Center, roger.
It sounds like he's at the Lufthansa Center, but I'm not going to worry about that because it definitely wasn't there.
Roger.
My guy might be used to flying Lufthansa. I don't know.
Delta 2168, descend via the 52 arrival on 729
Not really much I can do if he doesn't see me. Besides, call out. Let's see. Let's do center. I ain't complaining too much about it though. Of course I am, obviously, but
Good evening, American 52613, climbing 12000.
can't believe the stream is actually
American
going for 2 hours.
526, Atlanta Center, climb, and maintain level 340.
Roger, American 526.
Land Center American 1992, can you step away for 2 minutes?
American, yeah, that's fine.
And Atlanta Spirit Wings 1015. If possible, can we get a new squawk code so you can identify us?
Spirit Wings 1015, you're on the right code.
Hey firm, do you have us on your radar?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, roger, thanks. Awkward. My bad. My bad. Oopsies. Alright, we've set up our destination data. Probably shouldn't have called that in anyways, but I was just trying to make sure. Always good to make sure. Put our arrival, fly the METAR, grab the landing weight here. Let's get our performance here. Let's see how much runway we're going to need. 135.6 is our landing weight, according to SimBrief. Brake slow will do us just fine. Let's verify the real world Nashville ATIS to give us runway 27.
Delta 221,
Contact Washington Center 133.72.
3372, Delta 221 over now.
Man, that's beautiful.
Roger, flight 3507, Atlanta Center. Hello, descend the assist to arrival, line altimeter 2999er.
We got quite a few people going into Nashville, actually. We got Delta 2420. Nice. Cool. Cactus, heck yeah.
Cactus 2002, Atlanta Center, contact level 270, and contact Washington Center 133.72. 270, contact Washington Center, Cactus 2002. I'm sorry, you're
Matter of final cruise altitude, level 30,
Birmingham, Atlanta, 2 at once. I heard the guy on the ground at Birmingham. You'll have to stand by. Who's the other guy?
This is American 526. We'd like to amend our final cruise altitude to flight level 30 and step away for 5 minutes or so, if able.
American 526, maintain flight level 300, and that's the route.
Flight level 320,
We're
American
direct
526.
to, that's going to be Lens, I believe. Or what am I looking at? Yeah, okay, Lens. That's at or above level 240. Yep, that's correct. I'm at it. At or above 10
So that's the 2420, Memphis is offline for change approved.
We'll be in a column.
Too bad Memphis went offline, because they were online earlier.
Memphis Center, Southwest 757, Birmingham, high bar to Tampa with the weather. Yeah, the guy on the ground in Birmingham, we're going to have to, it's going to be.
That's beautiful. Window's definitely dirty
The
though.
other guy.
That was American 532 Russian still in
American 532, Atlanta Center, climbing maintain level 270.
Atlanta Center, Delta 2225, 360, south of Tusky, New York.
Delta 2225, Atlanta Center, roger.
Atlanta Center, hello. American 2014, Army 5 of Charlotte, 16,000.
Regard 4395, Atlanta Center, climbing maintain level 270.
There we go.
Center, Jeff 33 on the ground, 3 will send over taxi to the ramp, thanks for ATC. Sorry for plan terminated.
Jack 33, thank you, have a good night, I'm sorry for the lack of service.
No problem. Jeff 33.
Atlanta Center, good evening. American 59, we are 121 miles direct. Flight level 370.
Good evening, Atlanta Center, Brickyard, 495, passing 12-7 for 16,000.
Regard 4395, Atlanta Center, climbing maintain level 270.
270, Brickyard, 4395.
Record 532, contact Washington Center 133.72. American 2014, Atlanta Center, you up?
Yeah, I called you just a minute ago, 2014.
American 2014, thank climbing maintain level 230.
230, 2014.
Atlanta Center, American 59.
American 659, is that who's on?
That's American 59, 59.
American 59, Atlanta Center, hello.
Just checking in, flight level 370, 110 miles.
Yeah, gotcha, radar contact.
Atlanta Center, Sphere Wings 1015. We've crossed our top of descent.
Delta 2493, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902.
American 2014, actually, no, but.
Cannot from distances, this is Delta 424 with 142.
American 659, contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
Over road 133.475. Yep. American 659.
Spirit Wings 1015 requesting descent.
Spirit Wings 1015, send maintain level 240.
Descend maintain level 240, Spirit Wings 1015. Descend maintain level 240.
American 2014, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Okay, Washington, thank you. Have a good one. 2014.
Brigadier 4395, contact Washington Center 133.72.
33.72, we'll pick up something that they positive.
And that's again, because in fact about the max drag.
Canada 147, contact Charlotte Road 120.5.
Charlotte Road 120.5, Air Canada 147. Good day.
River Wings 1015, Memphis is offline for change of route.
Speakers exchange approved over to advisory, Spirit Wings 1015. See ya. Or Unicom again. We're descending here at a 350. Descend pretty quick, actually. Might want to get that seatbelt sign on because that's a pretty quick descent right there. Evening time's looking pretty nice here as we cross into, I believe, Tennessee or either that or Mississippi. I can't tell where we're at. Yeah, we're crossing into Tennessee right now. We're about to pass right over Chattanooga. Very nice. Let's see. Well, it's not going to be very good for Delta, considering the fact that he's only 43 miles from its top of the sun. Road. The 2420 is also on its descent in. I'm fighting my way into the airport here, but I'm descending about 3,700 feet per minute, getting down. So pretty quick descent. Just gonna put our speed brakes back in a little bit since we're doing our descent pretty nice. We're gonna get back on profile. We're gonna go ahead and descend and maintain. Let's do 12,000. Like, let's ascend down to the lowest. Let's do 6,000 feet. I'm fine with that. Excuse me. Man, this is nice. Sunset looks nice too. Frame drops definitely happening as of now. We're running about 730. Not terrible. Oh man. It's not on the level 2 freezer. Currently, you see the autopilot struggling as the FPS gets worse and worse. Fun times. Okay, looks like the frames are currently eating shit as well on stream. So let me check the bitrate out. See how it's doing. Not the worst, but not the best either. Here's fine on OBS, but when I check my phone here. Okay, no, it's definitely a little better now. You can see the little microscopic things where it kind of lags out a little bit. Set up. Alright, we're 10 out of 18, so we can go ahead and set up our altimeters here. Don't really have anybody in the chat, I don't believe. Have we seriously been streaming for 2 hours? Freaking no way. 2 hours 31 minutes. That's pretty crazy. ILS from my 2 center. And also we'll grab our altimeter here. Has anything in the weather changed? I believe it's because it's almost the top of the hour, I'm pretty sure. Actually no, it just became the top of the hour. So let's see, any changes in the weather? Okay, 0208, so little changes there. Temperature free 2, altimeter's free 005 now. So we'll set that up here, and okay, tree 005 is set. We got that set on this side, and this side got it synced up. We can go and perform our approach checklist. So, the approach briefing is confirmed. Bear ref is tree 005 and set. Seatbelt signs are on, and minimums are 787 feet, he said. Completed the checklist. Approach checklist complete. Sitting at a one tree, 13,000 feet here. This is actually beautiful, like this nice little sunset arrival. It might be pretty nighttime-ish whenever we land, but I'm liking the look of it. It's looking really good. This is a beautiful approach. Alrighty, so about to descend out of 10,000 feet here. Keeping the speed coming back here, we might be a little fast for where we want to be. Okay, no, we're actually perfectly fine. So you know what, I'm just going to pull a slight bit of speed brake out there just to help the airplane a little bit. And it looks good. Delta better get back. Yep, he's officially past the airport, and the aircraft is now circling around the airport. Currently spamming my friend here, who has officially passed the airport on his flight into Cancun. Feel free to bombard him. Of course, he won't find him, so yeah. And we're running 32 FPS, better than what I usually get. It's not bad. Probably gonna start absolutely eating shit. Yeah, it's already doing that now, currently. We're at 10,000 though, so the landing light's gonna come on. The strobe light's on as well, and the wing lights. And we're gonna go ahead and pause the tunes. In fact, we're not gonna turn them on again, actually. And let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's go ahead and tune a different frequency here. Let's tune the CTAF. Dot CTAF Nashville. It should be the tower frequency. 118.6. So let's tune that up. Like, it's every time I move my camera, it's like the FPS eats shit. It's weird. So every time the stupid camera absolutely eats shit. 18.6 will switch. Percent out of 8,000, 6,000 here. I'm gonna drop it down here after this. Doing pretty good on speed here. Let me just go ahead and pull up my charts. So join in the approach. We're going to join in from, you know, honestly, let me just go and reprogram. I know I didn't really brief for this, but let's do a quick little reprogram, and let's plan the approach via Sierra Yankee India, Shelbyville. Now, there's a problem about doing this, is that it's going to reset my entire arrival here. Okay, no, actually, we cannot do that. I just realized. So I take it back. We're going to go ahead, just do direct to... Okay, what was the last part? Let's do direct tiers. Direct tiers. And then we'll also clear out Sierra Yankee India. And we'll cross Loretta at 3,000. Okay, cool. I fixed the approach. Not a worry. Not a worry. We'll just go ahead and turn back on the nav mode. We'll turn back on the vertical.
Nashville traffic market 4323, rhythm 2, arrival 10,000.
Currently on direct tiers. We're going to re-engage that VNAV profile. And we'll go ahead and keep our descent coming down to, let's do about 3,000 here. 3,000 is the intercept altitude for the ILS, so let's do that. Currently got 3005. Alright. Nashville traffic, Spirit Wings 1015 is over tiers at 6,000, descended 3,000 to join the ILS for 2 center. Approximately 20 miles. Nashville traffic.
Nashville traffic, American 1312 is kind of a left downwind. We're on the RNAV Sulu for runway 2 center. We just passed Walmart.
Okay, so he's on the... Gotta love that on the 2 center approach. So we got Loretta. So Loretta for Loretta Lynn. We got Garf, waypoint for Garf Brooks. And Jorzo and Jackson, which I don't know which Jackson they're referring to, but you know. I know a few of them. So pretty cool. It's cool stuff. Alright, so we're descending 3,000. We'll cross Loretta at or above 3,000, and we'll join the ILS. Let's just give it, let's do direct to, let's do direct Jackson. Let's do direct Jackson to join the final.
Nashville traffic, Delta 2612 is descending 10.0, descending to 4, soft extras to final, ILS 2 center, we're at beam Jenkins off the rhythm to Nashville.
Nashville traffic, American 1312 is extending downwind for arriving traffic. We'll be following the Spirit 1015, I believe, on the ILS.
And Spirit 1015, we're currently about 10 miles to Jackson. Are you taking the RNAV or ILS?
We're on the RNAV. I just broke way off the RNAV, so if you want to come in, you could come in.
Alright, Roger, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. But, I mean, I think you could squeeze in front of us if you want, unless you just need to lose some more altitude. But we're descending for 4,000, and I'm pretty sure spacing should be pretty alright, unless you want to turn in right now.
No, you go ahead. I'm going to extend downwind. I am watching on the radar.
Alright, Roger, thank you. Alright, we're just seeing 210. I'll pull 210 on the speed here.
Nashville traffic market 4323, passing way more at 5,000. We're also on the RNAV 2 center Nashville traffic.
And they see him closing in pretty nicely. Man, this is a nice little evening approach. I'm liking it. First of all...
Sure, just let us know when you're established on the localizer, then I'll turn it on.
Not a problem. We'll let you know. Okay, descending out of 3,500. I'm going to go ahead and arm localizer. We'll do flaps 1. Spoilers can come back in as well.
Is everything up for the 2 center?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm not going to do it then.
You might have enough space behind us if you want, but if you don't want to take 2 center, that's your choice. Yeah, I've got you in sight. We're currently proceeding direct to Jackson at 3,000.
That's the name. That's Tracker American 13 Cloud direct to DC here, Jackson.
And Nashville traffic, Spear Wings at 1015 is over Jackson joining ILS for 2 center. Nashville traffic. Whoa, we might be a little bit high. Let's go ahead and drop that down a little bit. Let's give it a nice little descent rate there. Let's reduce 180. I feel a little, yeah, we're definitely close. We're 7.5 miles. We need to be slower. Let's pull the spoilers out. Give us a little slow down. We'll do flaps 2. Whoa. Yeah, we're too fast for flap 2. Okay, but we'll try and overspeed it just a little bit. Excuse me. Come, we're coming in hot and fast. Whoopsies. Should have kind of miscalculated a little bit how far out we'd be. Should have read the chart, but oh well. Said 4,000 missed. We'll go and do a little early gear down. And set the lights. Gears down. Reducing for final approach speed. We're 1,500 feet. We need to be slow. So let's do passenger 170. We'll go ahead and do spoilers back. Armed and flap free. Nashville traffic, Spear Wings 1015, 4 mile final, 2 center. Nashville traffic.
Basically looks perfect. Nashville traffic, American 13 Cloud final, 2 center.
Even more perfect considering the fact that I kind of misjudged and I came in pretty fast.
We're all good.
Alright, landing checklist. Cabin crews advise auto thrust to speed, current altitude 4,000 feet. Set ECAM memo. Landing no blue. Alright, chat. Let's see. If anybody's here at least. Hopefully no one's missing the best part, but we're free 1,000. Sounds coming up.
American 1312, Delta 2612. When are you going to start your turn?
We're down approximately a mile on right now.
Approach is looking pretty good. FPS is not necessarily the best, but we're getting definitely better than Miami, so autopilot off. My airplane. Are we going to end up high? For Christ's sake. Drop it down.
I think we could start your turn. There's another American behind me. So that's good.
Alright. Not trying to slam it like I did yesterday in the Myrtle Beach. Let's see. Everybody. Let's see.
Delta, we can pass behind you. We'll take the ILS and down if you want to take your turn towards the center now.
A little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if I called the wrong person, but that was, I was done some cap behind me. I don't know what they were trying to turn, so I'm turning it now.
Oh my god, the frames.
Roger, American 26 over here.
Oh my god.
Behind the Delta,
Oh,
take the
not
ILS.
again. No more FPS issues, please. Thank you.
If you're all set up for the line out, I can break off, no problem. I'm already set up for the ILS, you're all good.
Little nice flare there. Oh, flare a little bit. Alright, we're down. Spoilers. Reverse screen. Decel. Nice. We're not. That wasn't the worst. Not bad. FPS could have definitely been higher. And there's 70. And it brakes. Idle reverse. Actually, let's just do reverse idle. Forward idle. No brakes. Vacate right here. Let's see. Alright, that's definitely nice. That was definitely better than my landing in Myrtle, but it's still floaty. The one in Myrtle yesterday was right on zone, but it was hard. Right. Nashville traffic. Spear Wings 1015 vacated right onto. Actually, don't know what taxiway this is, but we're vacated runway 2 center, taxiing to the gates. Nashville traffic.
That's traffic, American 13 below, short final 2 center, I'll be waiting right.
Good luck.
26 is about 5 miles up east of the field, descending to the spit here. We're going to be setting up for the RNS to move to 0 right from here to Nashville.
Alright, runway turn off lights.
Nashville traffic Delta 1144 turning up on the final 2 left, Nashville.
Taxi lights, 8
Nashville traffic correct 2342. Inbound turning towards the ILS runway 2 center, that's turn.
Alright, looks like since we vacated runway 2 center, we're going to take it up on taxiway Tango 4. So it looks like we're taking Tango. Actually, no. I'm not sure. Are we on Tango or are we on... This looks like Tango, so... We're on Tango. We're at across runway 31. Now let's see. What gate are we parking at today? That is a very good question. I actually don't know. And it looks like it cuts off right before it shows the gate, so that's just a lovely thing. Sorry guys, just trying to find out where we're parking. Alright, while we hold short right here and find out the gates, I'm going to go ahead and turn off predictive wind shear, get this guy. So, flaps are up, spoilers are down, I believe. Did we put the spoilers down? We did. Okay, good. For once, I didn't forget to do that. And, of course, the FPS are getting absolutely shit again. Grant. It's because I'm streaming, honestly. I'm not going to deny anymore.
The traffic American 1312 is beginning right onto the sea or joining the first taxiway is called Sherlock.
Nashville traffic Delta 1144, Nashville final 2 left, Nashville.
Nashville traffic, Spirit 1015, crossing runway 31 on Tango 5 and taxiing to the, take it back, make it taxiway, taking Lima to the gates and crossing 31, Nashville. Alright, take it back. We're on taxiway Tango 4. I've never been the best with taxi instructions. Alright, so we're on Tango 4. Now let's see.
Traffic American 1312, we have on Sierra, gonna join Tango 4, hold short, 31 left, and then cross.
Let's see. Since I don't have Navigraph, believe it or not, I don't have Navigraph, guys. We're going to go ahead and pull this up here on a chart here, so gate map. Currently looking off of Chart Fox. Charlie gates are right here. And Charlie 14 should actually be right here, so we're going to take the next line here. So it should be this. So anyway, strobe lights off. Actually, let's turn off the taxi lights, turn off the strobes. APU's on and available. APU bleed comes on. No replay today, obviously, because I forgot, I didn't turn it on. I mean, not because I actually intentionally did.
American 1312 is crossing runway 31, I think, before.
Oh, did I for real just miss that gate? Please tell me I didn't. Oh no. Okay, did they park at any other gate on this flight? I wonder. Didn't realize I wasn't to the right. Fuck. Charlie 9? Well, that's farther down. What about farther up? Miami. Let's check the one from the 20th. Because they don't fly this flight every day. They fly it every 4 days, something like that. Okay, now, so I've completely passed the gate. I'm going to take Charlie 17. Oopsies. That's a big oops. Big oopsie. Big oops. Big oops. Definitely loving these new screens though. Are you kidding me? For Christ's sake, no. You couldn't handle that for much longer. That's some bull crap. That's some bull crap. Is my internet?
Tango 6 across. Tango 6, taking a right on Kilo National Traffic.
I just had to quickly disconnect my internet. I'm not sure if it's back or not. And let's do this. I'm not sure if that's at all good. Alright, that's good enough. Brakes set, parking brakes. Engines 1, engines 2 off. Set standby. Come up here to the top. Fuel pumps can come off. Alright, let's also get the jetway connected. I love how this cockpit looks at night. The shape looks not that bad. Turn off the beacon lights. Get the wing lights, keep them on. And yeah, it's about good. Let's turn off the seatbelt sign. Let's turn off all the signs here. You can get our what else am I looking for? Oh yeah, the GPU. Yeah, it's already connected, so we can go and get up the external power, turn off the APU and APU bleed, and that's about it. I'm not going to do a full shutdown.
Delta 2612 is clear, 2 center, via 05.
And we're going to log off that because that's very loud here. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nashville. Beautiful flight. Besides the hiccups that we experienced during the flight here, I'm not sure are we going to be able to get a good view. There's a little window. Bless me. Couldn't catch it. But anyways, we're just going to go ahead and leave it with that. Bless me again. Holy Christ, that was... See, the landing rate for that landing today was a minus. Now let's figure that out. It already ended on Volanta, so let's see. Wait, no shot. Okay, oh, never mind. That was a minus 69 feet per minute. Not even joking, minus 69. On runway 2 center. Pretty floaty, but I couldn't really deal with it because of the FPS, so it was pretty... It was okay. It was a pretty alright landing. Now I'm off Batson, that kind of runs a little bit better, even in the outside view. We're going to get a nice little screenshot there. Not too shabby. Alright, everybody. Well, let's see. Let's turn down the volume a little bit and turn up the music. Let's see real quick. Let's do that's gonna be it, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream, for whoever did join and whoever is here, and to all the people who've subscribed, and to all my subscribers, to all my fans, I thank you all very much for joining me tonight. I know it was a pretty boring stream and stuff, but hope y'all enjoyed, and hope to see you on the next one. Might even give this another shot on Friday at a different airport. But anyways, that's all from me. So, see ya.